I found a new I found a new technique. I actually found a new technique, guys. Oh, that's an animation I wanted to see. So, this new technique I had found will literally devalidate Angel Island this little technique literally will invalidate the I rank for both Angel Island Act 1, Angel Island Act 2, and the pending rank for Hydrosity Zone Act 2, because I realized that crossword section is literally impossible with only the hop. And I did say I'm allowed to use other abilities. Who said I can't use tails to use? Who said I can't use tails? Look, this is my new technique. I don't know what to call it, but the best I can come up with is the hop up technique. It's the hopping up technique. Hopping up or hopping up. It was going to be hop and up with an N. But to me it kind of sounds a little like hopping up, like hopping. I guess I'm gonna call it hop and jump, or hopping up. Because the way that this works is they use the hop, pray to God the Tails jumps, and then you know, use the coordinates that allows you to activate Tails' flight or Tails' assist, and boom, your little buddy is going to allow you to soar to the skies. This will be incredibly useful, but that doesn't mean I'm immediately going to redo parts 1 and 2. Nah, bro, and I'm gonna immediately redo all parts because, you know, that technique that I just made, that simply wouldn't be, you know, that simply wouldn't be, particularly, that seemingly wouldn't be particularly fair, and I just realized I have this new microphone. I just realized that you have a microphone with the headset I'm using right now. I'm gonna use my temporary microphone because the capture card is occupying it. My capture card is currently occupying the USB spot for the outside, and it does support microphones, kind of. Okay, so I just went to the settings and yeah, I guess I'm gonna change the microphone device. Let me change the properties. This is the microphone. It sucks! It sucks balls! The microphone sucks! Fix it! Oh, the microphone doesn't have... Maybe I just have it... Oh, wait. Hold on, it's actually working now. Let me test it. Oh, wait, no, I still have it set to that one. Oh, sorry. I just realized that this microphone listening to the microphone I have set in the headset doesn't actually work. It sucks. It doesn't actually work. And I've been showing you nothing for a bit. Again, this new technique will actually be really helpful in the series. But if you say discard this, doesn't mean I will immediately redo Angel Island Act 1 and 2. I've already done this, so if I'm going to use some new technique. And also, it removes a lot more of the level strategizing that I used to do. But hey, it is still like technique, and it still adds new challenge. It still adds new challenge, and if you don't like the, and if you want the technique to be not allowed, even though it's a technique and uses abilities which I'm allowed to use, then I guess I can make it so I can only use Tails Assist in mandatory jump sections. Technically, Hydrosity Zone Act 2 is possible. Technically, Hydrosity Zone Act 2 is possible. But we need to use the hop and jump technique. Or the hoppy kind. I don't know. I want you guys to find a cooler name for the technique. Please put down in the comments a better name for the technique that I made. Because I cannot think of a better name. I cannot think of a better name. Even though there could clearly be a better one. So farewell. I just wanted to show you how I came up with this new technique. See, it's not cheating. I'm not jumping, am I, using this technique, right? And no, and yes, this is a little teaser for what the next part's gonna be. Marv, can you guess? It's already really obvious. If you play Concrete, you know Marble Gardens or something because there's no way in hell I'm going to reuse Hydrosity Zone. But I'm going to add some conditioning to the Tails technique. One rule for the Tails technique is that I cannot be using the Tails technique all willy-nilly. I can't use it all willy-nilly, and I can't use it in sections where the hop can clearly be used to win. So that means that Angel Island Zone would technically be like I guess Angel Island Zone would be like I still have to go through a top path. Technically I don't, but it's only like the true impossible jumps that cannot be done, where the tail ability can't be used. This technique is more so. I'm only going to use this technique as a last resort, as if this is the only thing I can do to get past a jump that is too high. If I can get past a jump that is too high because of the top half, I'm taking the top half. I'm not using some last resort technique so early. And the technique cannot be used in free form, or the technique, also known as, you can't use the technique in, you can't use the technique all willy nilly because you know that will kind of like invalidate most of the video, and I'd rather keep the challenge a lot harder. I'd rather keep the challenge at the level in itself with the hop challenge than just spam tails if I'm having problems. And even then, in Marvel Garden Zone Act 2's boss fight, there's a big problem. In Marvel Garden 2's boss fight, you fight Eggman in this Eggmobile, but you're flying. You see that problem? You're flying with tails, so that means that any input you do will be a jump. And we said that technicalities have to be strived for. I mean, it's not like Marvel Garden Zone Act 2 can be skipped. I mean, it technically can, but I don't want it to be skipped like that. Unlike Hydrosity Zone Act 2, which has no rank because it's way too hard. It got really hard, and I just felt like I wanted it to end. So just because they found this new technique that will allow me to beat Hydrosity Zone Act 2, that doesn't make it an instant B or C rank. I'm pretty sure it'll end up being D or F. Because I know it's going to be painful, and you guys are going to enjoy it, hopefully.